We are live. Last night, I accepted another viewer challenge. I played a couple of viewers, and I lost 40 points on my rating because I lost because I was more obsessed with the chat. I was enjoying a cocktail. So obviously it wasn't my fault. And I have challenged chess.com to give me my rating points back. And they said, no, don't be a loser instead of that. So here we are. 10-minute games. Let's go. Morning chess. Let's do a D6. Vienna. I know the Vienna better than you, but I already blocked my top head. That's what he did to me. All right, I'll do this one instead of the normal move, which is to go knight f6, which I will do right meow. Right meow. The real ones will know that movie. Those of you that are adults, see how the computer's doing. See if she's too hot to handle. She's pretty toasty. Turn the fan over there. There we go. Get rid of you. Why are you on Wi-Fi? That's dumb. There's no reason not to just rape your data plan. There's just no reason not to do that. Okay. All right. So we have D4. Opponent to the center. 3 knights out right now. I'll put my knight out right there as well. We have a trade queens situation where we will both be looking at this pawn. So despite the Vienna opening, we have ended up in a Philidor-like position that I don't mind. I also don't mind losing that pawn. I should try that more. Perhaps should I pin the knight? Pin. Take. I could do this. So then what happens? Run away? Yeah. I don't do very well with trading queens, but usually what happens is the bishop's out. So let's see. I'm down. I'm down to clown. Let's go for it. Let's trade those queens. Who needs queens? Are they even good pieces? Do we even know for sure? Poland. Indonesia. I just had this problem. Dang. There's the queen trade. I think I'm going to want to get my rook out quicker. Yeah. Weirdly, no, I can't go backwards in. So where's the knights going to go? Back here. And then, okay. All right, I'm cool running away. Set up shop there. Well, maybe not. I think we might go here, actually. I think we might move our knight back to the 8th rank. Why? That's weird. Fascinating. All right, so now wants to ruin the setup for my bishop. It's fine with me. I got to get this king in a safer spot. Develop there. Gonna settle ourselves in for a nice game because I haven't been successful at winning these queen trades essentially ever. Okay, so then we have that. Take right there. 2 pieces for 1. Would I rather have 2 of his pieces for 1 of mine if mine is better? 'Tis the question. I think we might be able to get ourselves out of this though. By checking, we're going to go here, then we're going to backstep here, and then we're going to go here, because when we're on this diagonal, we defend this pawn, and that means that this little double fried liver, reverse lazy liver, we'll call it, is not going to work. So now we're here, and he could push me or not. It doesn't matter because my bishop is now defending this. So we've gone from this to this, and that works only because I was able to check him. So he's not able to get out of it. Yeah, so his threat is much more serious than mine right now, which should make sense because he's the one that traded queens, and he's white. You know, that's how it works. Got a threat here on this pawn. I can't decide if I care that much about that. Yeah, I should. Right, where's his black bishop? Right there. So he can't really threaten. So here, take, take, fine. This pawn is immobile, so it won't really matter. So I guess I could put my knight here, then take. No, we don't want to do that. I gotta get my rook out of here. So I would like to get my queen off of this, or my king rather. Pardon. So we'll go king to e7 maybe. That'll defend that square as well. I don't know. I don't really see anything wrong with that at this point. He could castle. I kind of want him to castle. I don't know why, but I think having an active king here is going to wind up paying off. Because if we can force a couple trades, we can get maybe our kingside bishops off the board. That would be a fascinating turn of events for me. So now I've kind of gotten him into this pseudo castling thing. So now my rook is saying hi to his king. I can move back. I can move up. But my pawns all on their starting position. That's probably what needs to change now. So there's that. We'll go here. Say hi to the bishops. This could be an interesting trade. If I do this, my rook is now freed. I mean, this is like not quite advantageous. There's no real safe spaces, but it has options. I see. That was that. That's why he did that. Gotcha. Gotcha. So we need to kind of make it not worth his while and chase him around a little bit first. See if we can get ourselves out of this a little bit. I think my knight, we could do a knight maneuver here too. At that point, if I get my knight to this 4th rank, it might be worth it. Because he's got to move here now. He could do some trades. Or he could run away, which is probably the safer play. I guess he could take it as well. Interesting. So I'm in a tougher spot now. Right there. I kind of don't mind that. See, he's about to go up. Here it comes. I think he's gonna take the one on E right here. He's got me hooked right here. See? And he needs to do that. Like, there's no excuse not to do that because this is free. Well, I guess that means he should take the bishop, right? Yeah. Yep. If he takes my bishop, I think I might come at him with check. Yeah, see, right now he is thinking about this as if... Right, so what's his next... All right, so we're going to take here. I don't think he calculated this correctly. So he's going to try to... This is going to be his escape route. I guess it could be here. I don't think that's very smart, but he's got an escape route now. So he decided to sacrifice the bishop. So instead of taking the knight, I took the bishop. Miscalculation on his part, I do believe. Because he thought that he was going to have these two pieces hooked. Incorrect. Now, if he moves here, I have a hook as well. And either way, it doesn't really matter because if he takes here, I'm gonna keep running around and chasing his stuff around. So now, let's see. Let's do this and win myself this rook right here. Do you see how I do that? Do you see how I do that? If you're probably better at chess than me, you probably do see how I do that. I'm going to win this rook if he takes this bishop. Check. Very close game. His advantage is slight. We're going to end up with a rook and a knight each, I think. He's going to have a pawn advantage by quite a bit. And his pawn position is better. So he screwed that up by taking that bishop way back when. Right here, he took that rook, not what he should have done. I do declare. Okay. I don't know why captions are on Facebook. I will address that if that's annoying to people. I don't really care that much, but whether or not you care is sort of up to you. Should we activate king? No, I want to get this guy here, so to do that, I'm going to do this. Then we'll go here and then here. course, this is wide open, I suppose. Our kings are both equally active. They're both in the 2nd and the 7th, respectively. Yeah, so that kind of helps my cause, actually, weirdly. Yeah, I want to be here, so he's going to defend that this, but we will deal with that. I'm going to make him make a choice which one he wants. See, the knight is defended here. He wants to do this to attack this, to get his rook involved. Don't care. I have all of this. My rook, look at that. Look at all this stuff. It literally has every theoretical square it could have. The amount of squares it could theoretically have, it has available to it. So, should I take the free pawn? Let's find out. Take here. Take here. He's going to step up. Doesn't matter. Could step up. Doesn't matter. Could step back. That'd be done with trade rooks. Get ourselves a nice little draw. Check. Got to win some pawns. Should probably take here, right? Calculate here. Can't move there. Can't move there. Can move there. Do I want to activate him that much? Not really. That's the good morning cat. She expects bacon from me every day, which is kind of, evidence as to what I've done to spoil my cat. Oh no, I didn't pay attention. This is what happens when I talk to you nincompoops. All right, I'll take some pawns. Gotta catch up now. It's over. This game should be over. He's got a huge advantage. 2 pawns and a piece. Hi, you're new? Yeah, I'm obviously new as well, as you can't tell by how awful this game has gone for me. So, I should resign. I'm not going to. I'm going to go down without a fight. Where are you from? Wait, no, don't tell me. Give me clues about your country. I want to guess. If you're from another country. If you're from the United States, good morning. Or Canada or Mexico. Anywhere in North America, I guess. Anywhere from North America would be fine, I suppose. This is getting really annoying. Yeah, resign. This is tough. God, what a ridiculous run. I challenged a viewer, or a viewer challenged me. I allowed that to happen. And my rating crashed 40 points. Preposterous. Here we go. I didn't get to play black at all yesterday. Now it's all black, and I completely screwed it up. D6. Take the center. Fascinating. You do a queen trade right away, but I get a knight in the middle. Sure. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Knight f6. This is the position I want. 2 knights, 2 pawns. The next move for me is bishop. Thank you. I gotta lock down. Fascinating. This is where I needed like a board so I can do the actual analysis. So in this situation, when my opponent pushes the pawn to the 5th, right across enemy lines, right? It's like my half of the board. I usually like this. This is like a winning position for me. But I want to do some analysis. So I just need to get deeper into this trade. Take. So at this point, there are a couple of options. Either A, recapture, or B, capture here. At which point, I have to capture here, and then he captures here. So we end up even Steven with his queenside bishop off the board and my kingside bishop off the board. Cannot decide if that's advantageous. I would say typically no. So let's try this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not worth it. Castle. Because right here, because of the knight defense here, if he takes the knight, that's fine with me. And I'm not really worried about the pin because there's just so much pointed at that bishop. There's just so much pointed at it. Doesn't really matter to me. I love coffee in the morning. It really is like a complete game changer in terms of attitude. I love morning coffee. I'm sorry for all my Facebook people that the captions are on. I don't want the captions to be on. See if I can figure out how to take these off. Close captions. Turn off captions. See ya. Now it's not annoying. Great. Wait, that's weird. Interesting. So this is usually what I would do. We need to free this bishop here, so this would be the best way to do that. Is he just going to keep running across the board? Take, no, take. I kind of want to lock that queen in there. I think we're going to do this. Now we can pin. If he takes, we have a bunch of bishop stuff available. Fianchetto. Best defender, best attacker. Those are the two most important pieces on the board for me right now. Defense, offense. Linebacker, wide receiver. Because we can force a trade now, right? So if I do this, he's in a position where he has to take here. And then I get here. And he here. And I break up this pawn structure. Okay, so hold on. Let's calculate. 1, 2, 3, probably 4. Maybe 4. No, not worth it. Let's now. Well, yeah, let's do that instead. Block his bishop in. Best square for his bishop. Bishop only has 2 moves here. So if by going here, I gave his bishop only 2 options. 1, 2. Bishop for pawn is not good. Nah, queenside castle. That's a good weakness here. So here, where's the move? Run away. Kind of avoid it, I suppose. Let's get that rook right there. Attack you. With only the king defending that square. It's not quite worth the rook sacrifice, but having the rook there will defend if I just choose to sacrifice anything else. Now we are almost ready to attack, I think. If we go right here, I think we're about ready to attack. Because here, there's a bunch of different options to take me, but I want him to use the pawn so we can do some stuff. There's no guarantee that he's going to do that. Should we Fianchetto? We'll Fianchetto. Because there's nothing defending this pawn. Because you could have just taken it. I would have had to run away. See right here? Could have just taken that pawn and I would have been forced in a position to retreat. But he didn't. Because where's he from? Turkey? Is that Turkey? Did I get it right? Yeah. What's up, Turkey? Focus. Let's make moves. Pushing this pawn here is, I'm just going to stop the pawn and then nothing will happen because there's just too much point at defending this knight. So he's going to overextend himself on H. And I'm going to threaten this knight. This knight is mine. And even if we trade, I'm totally cool with that because then the pawn structure on this side is weak and I can put my queen over here and she can say hello. Because we can get rid of this queen too now with this. Even for the sacrifice, might be worth it. Maybe not, but it might be. Alas, so up, so down. My rating graph is like a terrible stock market. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Gonna get the analysis jacket out maybe tonight. Perhaps. Perhaps tonight. Ooh, I've befuddled him. He's gonna run away. It's gonna put the knight to B1. Watch. B1. Huh. Take. If he takes here, that would be annoying. I'm going to win the overall exchange, though, right? Because he can't. he can't do this or this. I guess he could go for the queen, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know about that, bud. Because this is check. Because this doesn't matter. And then now, like, even leaving that pawn there is terrifying. Like, he has to take that. Because, like, now the king can't escape. So, theoretically, like, this back rank is no good, I think. Right? Because it can't move up. Now I have pressure here because he's going to get his queen off of there. So, I'm going to win the exchange here as well. This is a little weak, but... yeah, he miscalculated pretty clearly because this is threatening the queen. People always forget when things are threatening their queens. Forget. Yep, have to. Take. Not what I want to play defense, but here we are. Is that a 2-point advantage for me? 2-point advantage? Yeah. Trading a piece for a pawn, never good. It's going to go after the bishop. Can't decide if I'm worried about that. Check. Take. Take. This is check, though, right? Of course, I might as well just get a pawn out of it. Take. Take. Fine. Now my bishop has more movement. I think I'm going to win this one. I have an advantage right now, but this is where I screw up. Right around move, yeah. Between 12 and 18 is where I will lose the advantage I worked so hard to gain. Losing the advantage I worked so hard to gain. Yeah, so he didn't calculate correctly, so I figured that he thought at the time g5 would be the move, but now he has to capture back. He absolutely has to. So if we do this, rook is available here, but for a price. And there's an attack on the queen. So you lost a knight there, bud. Lost a knight. This game's over. If it was at the GM level, this game would have been over. But if this is the GM level, we would not have been in this situation. So it's kind of a dumb thing to say. So he has to make a choice, queen or knight. Pretty easy choice for most of us. Not a safe square. Safe square right there. Safe square right there. Oh, look at that. He figured something out. Maybe. Now this is free, right? Run away. Of course, I could attack there. Here. Is there a block available? Got a defender right there on this. Take. Take knight. Recapture. Check. Take. Of course, this is free, right? What's the next play here? Kind of loosey-goosey. This knight is pinned. I don't mind that one bit. Let's activate a little. Now we have a couple, two pieces guarding this pawn. He's got a hook here, but the bishop is there. So we're just kind of picking off pieces one by one by one by one. One by one by one by one. And I'm going to just try to play a tight game. Get back on the winning side of this crap. I will play a game rated 1800 online. I will. It's going to happen. I've been streaming for a grand total of what feels like 5 minutes in my entire life. Why? Why? That was bizarre. Desperate, I suppose. Could just move back. Which is probably what I'm going to do. He's got to get his queen out of there. Can't, though. This square weakness is tough. people, you're all. It's very easy to threaten with one of these pawns or defend with one of these pawns, but getting a square weakness. See how they're all white? No bueno. Now we'll put you right back where you belong. Can't move your knight. Doesn't know what to do. That's probably what he should do. Bishop. Bishop G2. Bishop G2. Bishop G2. It's a good developing move. I don't know about that. So what if he takes the bishop? Do I care that much? It's time to play ball with my queen, I suppose. This pawn can't move. So he has to take with the queen. Take here. Queen captures. So let's trade bishop for bishop. Take. Take. Is that something that I want? No. No. This bishop is undefended, though. Could retreat. That'd be annoying. That's easy. We'll figure out the next step here in a minute. I have 3 minutes left. My opponent has 3:30 left. So the queen has to go right there, which is a bit of a threat, but we'll pop up. What's up? Oh, that was my thing that was defending my knight. Damn it. Well, I think we'll be okay. No, I think we'll be okay. So I like this here. See, it's taking care of the square weakness. Now, if we were able to figure something out on the back, we are Gucci, which might be this. Huh. Well, that's annoying. Patricia, step up, take. No, he can't move it, can he? Can't move it. Which would work, but I got the bishop. It's good defending square for the bishop, isn't it? Good defending square. F7. Bishop F6, pardon me. The pawn. Okay, so pawn 1. Huh. Should I run away from that? An attack? Yeah, I think I'm gonna. There's no reason to get into a trade. Threaten this pawn right here. So if I went right here, I think that would be fine, but I can threaten mate with this because this is now undefended, so it has to move. We'll go right here. I'll go right here, threaten mate, and see what he does. At that point, he's got to like attack me with this, perhaps. So the mate would be 1. This bishop is here. Checkmate. Or checkmate. But if he blocks here, this is just check. But the knight has to move right now because it's being attacked. And that'd be bad because I'd have 2 rooks. Yeah, so he fell for that. Now he's going to take with the queen. So now the attack gets a little weaker. But I'm still threatening mate with this. Right there. Eventually, that is an eventual checkmate. And this pawn is starting to become a real problem. This is an interesting situation. He's got those connected, the queen and the rook. So, right? So, like, even if my rooks are here, 1, 2, 3, 4. However, if I move one of these, it gets really weird really fast. So, no movement. Check. Check. And then after that, that's where I will screw it up. Check. 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 I think that's mate. So, see what he does. Yep, sniffed it out. So we got that off the back. Should go right here. Threaten. It's going to take with this, right? I have no problem taking here. Yeah, take. Now we're threatening to promote, and I've got the queen lined up there. So the rook is defending that pawn on c2, but his queen has to step up. Or the king. The king needs to step up, right? And I don't know why you wouldn't do it right now because I can't check. Hmm. Right here. If he takes with this, that'd be annoying. So let's play some games of our own. This is what's called a skewer. The queen has been leskewered. So I predict take. 1, 2, 3. 2 for 1? Sure. Yeah. Two for 1. What's up? Now he's got to move his king. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can figure this out. I'm just going to take that, and you can have this, dude. Fine with me. Defending. You are mine. You're not going to be able to get there. Take. This is irrelevant. Pass pawn. Here we go. He's got to make a choice now. Man, he screwed this up. That queen trade was stupid. That queen trade was dumb. Right there. Oh, shoot. What? That's annoying. He's got to run away now. It's done. Take it. Don't care. Got it. Yes. God, I'm so bad at pre-move checkmate. Oh, with 1.9 seconds left. Oh, and he had 1 second left. That was just a better game for me all around, but there's 6 blunders. Are those my 6 blunders? Are those... Dude, I thought I played a good game. I don't think I did, though. I think there were a lot of mistakes that I didn't think that were mistakes. Thank you. Thank you from the chat. Oh, that was the fastest I've ever calculated checkmate. God, thank goodness for all of those challenges. Please, no blunders. How many blunders do I have? 3? Oh, the graph is enough to make you sad. Let's see if I can. I'll try to show it. I specifically set this up so that I can, but let's see. No, is it not possible? It's not possible. I'll figure out how to do that. I'll add a graph window one of these days. So he's winning a little bit, but it's at the beginning, and then bam, I take control, and then there's a blunder where huge advantage, and then he immediately gives it right back. I want to see what that blunder is. Let's look at the position right there. Is that it? Oh my God, this is ugly. Blunder. Look at this blunder fest. So why is that a blunder? Because of the pawn. Yeah. So it wants him to take. Remember that? We wanted him to take. Simp. Your face is a simp. Boom. Where's my next blunder? That's a blunder. Yes. And he did what he needed to do. Take, of course. That. Oh, he wanted me to threaten right away. Which would make sense because of this. Sure. Whatever. That's fine with me. Take. Blunder. Why? That's a missed win, it says. Oh, it's checkmate. Oh, gross. Gross. That's checkmate. And then he blundered as well. Stupid. Yep, that's what I thought that might be the best option because then he gets it and we're one-on-one. And I'm buried in the corner. And then the rest is history. Okay, chat. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some more coffee. I'll be back in like, I'm going to say 2 minutes or less. Ready and go. Guess who's back? I'm back. My cat's sleeping right next to me. She's my buddy, but she's cold because I have the window open to cool down my computer. How's the old Surface Pro doing? Surviving. Not bad. Alrighty. Let's keep at it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, 3 blocks in a row. Let's do it. D6. D6. Knight C3. Good players don't play that. En français. Here comes the exchange. Get the queens off the board. It's a total French move. Oh, look at you. Well, that's exciting. Almost to the entire Philidor. And there we are. Bishop C3. I did that. I did that, and that, and that, and that. Let's try it. Never tried it. Is this a place to try stuff? No. Am I going to? Yeah. So exactly what we thought was going to happen. Take there. I'm not scared of the pin. I think he miscalculated. That's not the move. H3 right there is not the move. This is not the time for H3. H3 is coming later after development, so the bishop doesn't go there. But now you have lost some material, sir. And I can set my knight up. There you go. Could I put the pawn there? Yes. Why did I not want to? I have no idea. I don't know. I like having the knights up there. Plus, we get the knight right here and threaten the queen. Well, no, sir. No. Absolutely not. We do need to develop, though. Not a lot of safe squares for the bishop. Fine. Bishop's coming here. No, here, maybe. Might start to develop a queen situation, but that's just kind of a lazy move. That's just because that's something that you do when you don't know what else to do. There you go. Makes a bit more sense. I want to get my knight right here. The only way to do that is to go where the bishop is, though. Knight in the corner is fine, I suppose. Pushing with the pawns right here seems weird. I don't know that that is the move. I guess he just pop right back over here. There's no threat. There's no threat if he does that. Yeah, I mean, we just talked about this. Right there, I still have this. I'd like to develop. He's screwing that up. I'm more developed than him. It says bishop back there. Why are you the way that you are? Am I going to lose a piece here? 1, 2, 3. Take. Ugh, nightmare. Run away, love. Yeah, that's fine, because I still defend here. Do you have kids? My youngest boy, just over 1, has developed a very annoying habit of getting out of bed, terrorizing the house. I don't have kids. I think perhaps I just got married. Yeah. So what you're saying is that he gets up and he's like, hey, I haven't had attention in a while, and I'm kind of bored, so I'm going to do stuff now. And then he does a bunch of stuff, and that stuff is the opposite of chill. It's like he could be chill, but instead of being chill, he does stuff. Is that about right? Am I going to win a queen? I think I'm going to win a queen. Okay, check. Block? No. See, right here, we have attack here. But here, here. Not quite. Not quite. Check. He's got a 2-pawn advantage. Running out of house, terrorizing the house. Any siblings? Because if I were an older brother of that situation, I would be less than thrilled. Depending on how old I was, I suppose. Because if I was like 3 or 4, I might be like, haha, this is funny. Let's see how much trouble you can get into. It's fine during the day, but in the middle of the night, they usually doesn't get a good sleep. Yeah, that's probably fair enough. Like, why are you so cranky? Oh, you didn't sleep. Well, it's kind of on you, dude. You were there. You did that to yourself, huh? So is my bishop just sitting there for free? No, not really. Take. Advantage down to 1. I still have this pop. I have this pop out threat now, right? So right here, and then that attack is scary. That attack is scary. Yeah, we saw that coming, right? My response to this was going to be this. But now I think it might be this. Take. Or same thing. I think I wind up here regardless. However, this knight is what's protecting the bishop. So maybe we should leave it where it is. Yeah. We'll leave it where it is. This is the move here for him, right? Because if he moves this, then it's just more free stuff for me. We don't want that. We don't want free stuff. Make them pay the tax, bro. Can't take the bishop. Oh, perhaps I should have done that. Yeah. Yeah, let's get him off of this. Threaten here. I'll go say hello. Got to get that piece back. I don't think it's impossible. I don't think it's impossible to get that piece back. I think it's totally possible. But it's going to be tough. There's the chess cat. Just realizing how tired she is. You old lady. 17. Crazy. Sniffed out my plan. We'll see. We'll see. I think that rook development, his H rook should probably come out and play. That's my general take on the matter as it stands right now. But what the hell do I know? If you're not going to take it, I'll take it. I mean, if you're not going to take it, I'll take it. Yes. Oh, look at all the pieces I have on white squares, and he has a white bishop. Ah, I see. So we'll take there. Fine. Weirdly. Am I cool with this? This game's lost. Theoretically. He's got a rook advantage. Is that for 5 points? He's up 6. He's got that and a pawn. I have a threat, a sad little threat on c2. But there's a bishop defending. The bishop's semi-useless. Yes, and now we see the attack coming. I can't take with the bishop here, though. So should I just attack here? Yeah, I think I'll do that instead. No, because he's going to get me with the pawn. So just do the bishop. Can check here. Can take. That would be dumb. He'd just be giving something away. So unless he sees mate happening, doesn't matter. This being locked up is bad for both of us. It's not quite far enough for it to be a threat. If it was on 6, man, that'd be annoying. But it's not. So this bishop right here is gone. Is done for. The question is, do I want it right away, or do I start to try to check stuff? I think I'm probably going to take it right away. Just, well, damn it. I don't know. See if he takes. That's interesting. So take here. Then I can step up, right? And then it's a whole thing. It's going for mate right of A. Right of A. Fine. Either way he takes. Taking with the queen, obviously stupid. I don't have to take. I'm not going to. Rook to c2 to defend your... Yeah, I thought about that. Definitely thought about that. I don't really mind the way this is going to shake out. I have to do that. Has to run away. I'm going to go after the bishop. The bishop's going to run away. Going to continue to go after the bishop. And I think that's going to be the square we want our queen on. Keep your threat. Yeah. Having the buried king is going to be the advantage. The question is, if he gets too aggressive, he's going to leave something hung. So right now, I could get the bishop back. Keep running away. Keep running away. These have to stay connected for him, I think. Is that mate? Not quite. That wins a rook. That's mate. See if he figures it out. Yep. What am I? 1 and 3 today. My rating is crashing. This is how it goes, though. You're right. I probably should have played that out. Probably put my rook on the second, but it was just no way. There's just no way. Screwed that game up a long time before that. Long time before that. Best defense, good offense. So I've been doing this. I've been doing this. Yeah, there's no reason to rewrite the book right now. Just play aggressive. Put your knight out there. I got to figure out the best way to defend it. This is what's typical. Well, let's try that. Haven't never done that. And then maybe take the center. Nope, don't have enough ammo now. That's probably why people do that. Oh, hold on. It's pollen season here in the United States. Gross. Castle is fine with me because he didn't attack. And we will defend. Well, maybe we'll do this. One of those two moves. One of those two moves. Take the center himself. Fine. Fine with me. Look at that attack. Get a discover check too, so that's winning a queen. So he has to castle. Like, it's a requirement. I need to develop, though. I need to develop. So I want to do probably this. Maybe this. But I have to develop something. Absolutely essential. Yeah, if you don't castle, I'm going to win a queen. Guess you could do that. Would that be worth it, though? Take, I suppose. Do on this side. Yeah, castling. Castling is the play, or bishop e6. Bishop e6, castle. Is there something I'm not seeing? Now I win this knight. Got to defend with the knight, right? Sure, I wanted to do this. He can castle, but I don't care. I got to develop. That's fool's gold. That's fool's gold. One, got to run away, right? And then I... Okay. Could do that, I guess. No, that'd be dumb. That'd be dumb. Sure, that makes sense. Is he gonna win anything out of this? No. Can't threaten, that'd be stupid too. His development is slightly better than mine, which is annoying, but I gotta be staying disciplined. Staying disciplined. Wow, he just won a bishop. Gotta respect that. So we'll have to take his I guess we'll have to recapture stuff immediately. Bishop right there. And right here. Oh. Better to trade. Better to trade. Better to trade. So if he takes the bishop, that's the smart move. If he pops that pawn out, the Gary the G pawn. Fascinating. Yeah. Okay. He wants to get his queen involved. Now he's threatening my rook. Fine with me. Fine with me. Bishop, knight, 2 bishops. I'd rather have bishop, knight. I would take the knight. Yeah. Yep. You might be right. You might have been right. This is now when the great trading starts to happen. Square weakness. Give me. The pawn's just sitting there, but at what cost? David, when his knight was on d5, you could have taken with your bishop and won the piece. Yep. This, you mean right here? This position? Queen? Knight's on d5. Knight's on d5. Could have been any number of these. Could be talking about any number of these things. Oh, yeah, right here I could have won. Yeah. Take. 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 Yes, you're right. You are right. Where did I say we were going after this? I think we're going right here. Should we defend? Yeah, we'll defend. Bishop d5 is coming. Bishop d5. Later than that? Yeah. There was, I mean, it was there forever. I mean, I won the exchange multiple times. I just thought that, I guess I opted for development and did not calculate correctly. Did not calculate correctly. So what's the threat? Here? You let me win a piece back, I'm going to. He's going to go after the... Gonna be fine by me. Nope. So we take here. The bishop is just sitting there, but I don't know. Position is more important here. Because if I recapture material and I overextend myself, my square weakness is going to be a mateable problem with that bishop on the white square bishop, bishop c4. So, I'm going to address it. There's no trade here that's advantageous. So if he takes here, take, yeah. I think we'll be okay. Chess.com is recommending a course called Intro to Book Openings. God, that's so insulting. I deserve it so much, though. You want to be fine by me? 1, 2. Should we push here? Yeah. That's a safe square, right? Can initiate a trade, right? Take pawn, take, take, take. That knight threatening here is the problem for him right now. Can end up doing that too if we get that bishop out of there. That would be a powered up situation. My queen is doing irrelevant garbage right now, so maybe we should get her involved as well. Free piece. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the free piece. I can't let his pawn get back to E. But that's that. That's what he's threatening right there. So take here. Okay, so if I retreat, take, I think this is a move here, right? Because then if he takes with the rook, I win the exchange. If he takes with the pawn, I have two pieces guarding there as well. That's the move. That's the move right there. Got to get going though. 347 to 430. I take my time. It's just always, man, I've heard something recently that I never heard before. 20, 40, 40. 20% of your preparation for an opponent should be opening, 40% mid, 40% end, and I've been like 80% opening, 20% tactics. So I got to figure some stuff out. But we will put on our analysis GM jacket behind me and do that. I like to just play in the morning, and I think, well, it's the morning in the United States. Analysis to me is for later, perhaps with whiskey, later in the day. Also, I usually stream Texas Hold'em, or I don't stream it. I haven't streamed it that often. I play Texas Hold'em in the morning because my brain is sharper. That's when I take my Adderall. And that way I have a higher chance of making some money. Yeah, so he's calculating what to do with that exchange right there. The more interesting question to me is what's going to happen on F7. Because the queen is pointed at F7, and if my knight comes here, I've got a lot of different things pointed here and here. So at this, we're splitting the knights, or the rooks, excuse me. Okay, so we did that. So if we split, this is no longer a split. Take here. Take. Check. Up. Okay. Hurry up. Okay. Take. What's the move then for him? Take with the queen? No. Take with the rook? Maybe. Then what? Take. So he wins a pawn at this point. Then queen takes. Then bishop. Then rook. Then what? I lose. Not a bad move there, bud. Can we get the queen off her spot here? Because then he wants to go after this, but that's defended by the queen. Oh, that queen on the H is fine. Okay, so one. Take. Is the rook sacrifice worth it? I've got more pieces here, right? He's got two, I've got two. I mean, I have to make a choice. Like, there's just no way around it. Rook or queen, what's your fancy? And then, yeah, because I can't lose this. I don't want to lose that rook. And if the queen moves, then the bishop is free, so I can make a choice depending on what he takes with. So he's not going to take with the queen, obviously. So he's going to take, he has to take with the pawn if he's going to take anything. The question is my response. If I take with the rook on the e4 rook, then he still won't take with the queen, even if he gets that check. And if he took with the queen, I get the bishop either way. So now this rook is in danger. But now's when it gets interesting. Oh, that's not a move. Got to just make quicker decisions. He's got me by a minute. The queen threats is what he's got to be careful of, because that pawn structure is about to be destroyed. He has a dark square bishop, but all of my pawns are on dark square, so the bishop is screwed. The bishop is officially screwed, I think. Now that we have that pawn defending here. So he's just got more time to play with than I do. This queen is doing nothing, but now it's doing a lot. Threatening some sort of mate if this moves. Should I do that instead? Or that? Oh, interesting. The bishop made that bishop useless with his pawn structure. He's got to challenge it. Pawn is mine. He should. I mean, it's time to start being a little bit more aggressive. I think he's played a tight game, but there's just not enough time left. 102, I've got the advantage on that too now. Whew. This is intense. Check me, dude. Like, why? What are you waiting for? Actually, that would be dumb. Queen is useless there too. That might be the move. Well, maybe not. I mean that, yeah. Of course, what the hell do I know? This pawn. Move that pawn up, maybe? No? This pawn has to be dealt with. Has to be dealt with. Look at that. 1078. We're 8 above where we were. It melted his brain. God, that was a blunderfest. What a blunderfest. Let's find out. Analysis. Here we go. Time is it 8:30? Okay. Look at it. Calculating. Calculating. We'll go to analysis. Wow. Wild game, it says. Report. 5 blunders from this guy. 0 brilliant moves from everybody. What a mess of a game. Gross. Okay, keep going. Couple more for the folks out there. How we doing, Service Pro? Sound like it's pretty hot over there. You can do it. You can do it. Not ideal, but now I have something here. Tell me why. Because he can just find a way to check me and win a queen. A German. German. Huh. Is it the time to be ultra aggressive? Sure, who cares? Giving away all my pieces just because it's like fun and stuff. Just because it's like fun and stuff. Queen to H, whatever. God, H6. Saw that coming. Say hi to the queen for me. Not a lot of options here, folks. Not a lot of options. Just not a great situation so far. Might be able to get behind the defense here, though. Could be interesting. He's like, why did he do that? He shouldn't think too much into it because I'm kind of dumb. Again, who cares? Mm-hmm. Not the move you want to make, man. Oh, wow. Crazy. Checkmate. What? You don't want to checkmate me, huh? That's checkmate, though. Damn, that was gross. That was gross. Time to get out of here after that. Yikes.